Hi everyone. Welcome to Code with Anvesha. I'm a backend engineer building real AI systems in public. In my last video, I built a simple AI mentor, but the response was very generic. So today, I'm turning it into a real AI system by adding RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, and proper context building to it. Most AI apps works like this. You ask something, model replies, user, LLM, and the answer. But the problem is the model doesn't know you and it doesn't read external knowledge. So if I ask, how do I grow in my career? It gives general advice like learn skills, work hard. So I need a smarter one. Where does better context come from? To get better answers, we need better context. In my AI mentor, context comes from three places: resume, external knowledge, and previous conversation, which is memory in our case. Resume example could be like backend engineer, 6 years experience. Memory could be earlier asked questions like I said I want to move into AI. And knowledge example could be AI roadmap, career advice, system design notes. Resume and memory are small, but knowledge can be huge. So how do we search inside large knowledge? Computers don't understand text directly. So we convert text into embeddings. Embeddings are just numerical representation of meanings. Example, learn AI, study machine learning will have similar embeddings. So I used a sentence transform model to convert text into embeddings in my code. Once we convert knowledge into embeddings, we start storing them into vector database. This lets us search by meaning instead of keywords. Example, if I task how to move into AI, it finds AI related chunks, even if exact words don't match. I'm using fires as my vector database here. Instead of letting the model guess answers, we first retrieve relevant knowledge and then generate the answers. This is called retrieval augmented generations. Question, search vector in the database, relevant chunks, and LLM answers. So if I ask backend versus AI career, it retrieves relevant career advice first, then answers based on that. Context builder. Context builder is equal to brain. So the user questions, we use the context builder. For our case, we are using resume, knowledge, which is RAG, memory, turns it into LLM for better answers. MCP is equal to model context orchestration. Instead of sending just prompts, we send structured context, resume, knowledge, memory, and instructions. This is how real AI products work. Let me show how this looks in my code. So we have used sentence transformer here. This is the system layer, which where we are using its mentor mode. It can be AI, it can be backend, it can be interview, any mode that we would want, and the prompt related to that mode. Then comes the context layer, where we are having one of the layers as load resumes, for which we are using PDF Plumber. To load the resume, we are showing this first 500 characters to just check. Using knowledge layer, a RAG model for it. Here we are chunking it and then embedding it and then storing in vector database. We are retrieving the context for it. And the most important layer, which is context orchestrator, build context, which is the brain here. So it combines resume, knowledge, and memory before sending into model. It is having the role system, the prompt that we are giving it. And this brain is combining the knowledge, the resume, and the memory so that it sends it before it's sending it to the model. and olama.chat to final giving the call to the LLM. This is the loop so that it keeps on asking it and getting the context for it. Now let's see how it behaves after we start running it. It asked me to upload resume, and then we applied the path for it where the resume is present. Just for the logs purpose, I have just shown 500 characters from the resume that it passed. It passed it nicely. Earlier, I was using PyPDF. It was not doing well, so I used the other one. Yeah, then I asked it to switch to the backend mode and behave like a backend mentor and guide me how is my resume. And then it told me that it looked strong as a backend engineer. It had its own inputs on that, and then it asked me what other details I would like to need. I asked to switch it to AI mode, and then it moved to the AI, like started behaving like an AI mentor, and then it showed that okay, you have a better backend focus skill, but you don't have the AI mode, like AI skills in it. Then it asked me to deepen some understanding of AI frameworks and NL neural networks, and then other things that it found it valuable enough. And then yeah, it went on asking more questions, and then yeah, replying more on that. So yeah, I found it very pretty useful after applying this. Do try it out and let me know if you find it useful enough. So that's how I'm turning it, my simple AI mentor, into a real AI system using embeddings, vector search and RAG, MCP context, and those things which I showed previously. So yeah, I'm documenting my journey from backend engineer to AI engineer by building real AI systems in public. Next, I'll be taking this mentor and turning it into a web app. So anonymously, we can use it. So if you're exploring AI or building something in this space, do subscribe and let's build together. Thank you.